Hey, welcome to Glide Harm Reduction. We're on the 6th floor at 330 Ellis in San Francisco. My name is Jason Norelli. I am the navigation supervisor for the program. And up here, in times not COVID, we normally saw clients at this desk. We provide services such as syringe access, HIV Hep C treatment, and opt-in outreach, which is a van that goes out to the community. But right now during COVID, we're just, we have all our supplies up here, and then we like I've said before, are serving people on the first floor. Hey, so here we are at the syringe access desk. How you guys doing?
We're seeing more people in a shorter amount of time. I think being on the ground level has definitely contributed to providing better services for people at needs when they need it.
We're also getting a lot of people that didn't know that we had these kind of services.
And also extending some of the resources and some of the products that we offer to help people during COVID and to stay safe while there's a respiratory virus going on. We have been passing out stems and bubbles for people who smoke so that they will have the ability to not share, as well as foil and straws for smoking as well as for snorting.
Before COVID, we would go out into the community and do testing events and encampments with the city where a bunch of different providers would get together, and we would provide HIV and Hep C rapid testing and then STI swabs and blood draws for syphilis. So the STI tests include gonorrhea, chlamydia, syphilis. For HIV and Hep C, if there were any reactives, people who tested reactive, then we would continue with a confirmatory blood draw and linkage to care after. So the follow-up part would be our navigation program. And we were testing around, I would say around 200 people a month or so, 200 to 250, sometimes a lot more. We don't ask for insurance, so it's super easy to get tested. It's free. It's a free service.
So when someone tests positive for hepatitis C or HIV here, we provide navigation services for them. So we refer folks to clinics to receive care. It can also be medication adherence support, making sure they get to their appointments. Another thing that I'm really passionate about is I think a lot of clients see treating their Hep C and their drug use as mutually exclusive. And that's one thing that I really want to let people know is that you can do both. You don't really necessarily have to change anything. We're just going to maybe tweak a couple little things and just get you right back on track.
Hello, this is Felony Castro. I work for Glide in the harm reduction department. What we do is go out to more remote areas of San Francisco, and for the folks that can't come to Glide, then that is my job to follow up with linkage to make sure there's a continuum of care with their treatment. You have people that never see a four-wall clinic and yet get treated. Since we had a lot of people in more remote areas, they were actually safer there, but they still had basic needs to meet. So getting out there with some sort of shelter, whether it was tent, meals, or any of their substance use, clean works, and discussion of harm reduction discussions on how to stay safe. Some of the folks out there already experienced social distancing long before COVID, thanks to society. So we're here to bust that up and to do the opposite. Come out with empathy, compassion. Sometimes it's clothes, sometimes it's socks, sometimes it's meals. Whatever it is, whatever that person needs. Hopefully if we don't have it, we can see if we can get it.
Overdoses are constantly happening. The first responders are actually the clients that we give our Narcan to, and they've reversed more overdoses than probably any EMT in this city. I can't raise the importance of naloxone and giving someone that second chance at life. Nobody deserves to die when there's something that can save their life right at our fingertips.